Here you go.
Are you on? Am I on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is Mayor X. Kind of looking funny today. We're doing this on the fly. Yesterday, I noticed, well, for the last week, I've been hearing there's a camp building down here. So yesterday, I noticed a whole bunch of stuff, and I thought I'd come out here and address homelessness in my backyard, right? So this is kind of where we're going to go see what happened since yesterday, because I see some trucks down here and some workers. So I don't know what's going on, so we'll be back. Come on, let's go. Right. Anyway. So we're getting up to the truck here.
These guys are probably like, what?
Got guys down here standing around doing nothing. That's what the taxpayers are paying for. They're just hanging around. Their arms crossed, thinking deeply what they should do with the problem of homelessness. Looks like City of Surrey trucks. I don't know what kind of truck that is. So what happened to the camera was down here? It's fence repair. Okay, you can turn it off for a minute. Two guys here today. So you can turn your back. You don't have to be on camera. I'm just going to talk about the whole.
Okay, well, we'll move, and then you do whatever you want to do.
Okay, well, whatever. Like, you don't have to just turn your back. You don't have to do anything. Nobody's going to see your face, right? Like, you got a legit job. You're not committing any crimes. Anyway, carry on. Turn on quickly. So we got a hole here in the fence. We got the workers coming in here. And what's happening is the homeless people, because they have no place to go, right, really, at the end of the day. So what they're doing is they're cutting into the green belt, which is not a very large space, and it's a drainage property for the city in terms of, you know, everything that comes in from all the properties and whatnot. It doesn't even go into the river. So they're cutting into the fence, and they're building camps in there. And if they're not building a camp in there, they're building a camp over there. You can see the one buggy down there. Okay, so yesterday, there wasn't one buggy, there was like 20 buggies out here, and that's why what brought me out here today is because I was going to address that. So anyway, as we can see, you know, this is where they start bringing in these, no-cut fences. But there's, you know, when there's a will, there's a way. People are going to get in there. So this doesn't solve the problem of homelessness in Surrey, BC. And just bringing that to the attention. Peace out. You got to document that to show that I'm talking real shit, right?
I just got it though.
I know, but we're going to go through stuff.
Yeah, if you're talking about the one like psycho woman or man who's gonna come karate chop you, mom. Yeah.
What?
You like that might have bed bugs.
I'm not touching it.
Yes, but you're going near it.
I'm standing near it, Tisha. Don't be ridiculous. Hey, you can come now. Photocopy me.
Okay.
All right, members and friends. So before I close this video, right, in terms of a whole, I just wanted to point out this is just a remnant, a leftover of what was out here yesterday. Like I said, what I seen out here yesterday provoked me to come out here today because it's a reminder of the number of homeless people in the city of Surrey, Canada, right? BC, British Columbia, okay? So let's get the location right. You know, for me, this somewhat represents broken dreams in a very rich country. Now, how do we solve this problem where it kind of gets moved around from pile to pile? You know, we got city workers coming in and fixing the fence, and, you know, we got the police and the fire department going into the bush and running the people out. And then it piles up on the street for the city to come along and put it in the garbage, and then people lose their ID, they lose their glasses, they lose their medication, because they don't have a home to put this stuff in. So there's a lot of variables that we're talking about here, a lot of pros and a lot of cons. This is just a reminder that, you know, since I started my project, right, nothing has really changed. Now, maybe this dude, check that out. Bring her back on me. Now maybe this dude's coming along to sweep this shit up, you know? He didn't tell me to move. No, oh no, he's going in there. He's going in there, so I don't know what's over there. Maybe we should go see, so we'll turn off the camera and go check it out.
Okay.
So anyway, tractor dude left. He's down there with those other workers that were fixing the fence. They know I'm making a video around homelessness and the challenges that the city has and the challenges that the homeless people have, and you know, and I'm talking on behalf of my own backyard and the challenges that the neighborhood has. You know, this affects everybody, right? So, you know, whether that tractor trailer or whatever that thing is, little bulldozer coming back in here and scoop this up when I'm not around, and there's no video camera to document it, right, remains to be seen. And I don't know if I really want to go run off in a bush and sit and wait for them to show up so I can catch them on camera, so I can prove to you that this stuff does happen. You know, nobody's here. We know that it belongs to somebody. Somebody's trying to salvage something. This is all they have in their life. But we've got workers standing on the side just to zip it down there quickly, like they're not doing anything. Like, what are they doing? I'd like to know. So anyway, you know, in terms of what they're doing and what they're getting paid for, you know, highly likely it might be to come in here and swoop this stuff up and, you know, out of sight, out of mind, but it doesn't solve the homeless problem. And, you know, the desperation in our community when it gets to this point where people try the best they can do, you know, under the circumstances for whatever purpose in terms of, you know, mental health, physical health, you know, just general stress in life when you know, you're getting knocked down all the time, it kind of becomes perpetual and it gets to this state. So, you know, how many times do we want to knock people down? So I'm bringing that to YouTube attention and to all members and friends of this channel. How many times do we want to just keep knocking people down? Because the more we knock them down, I personally think we're knocking ourselves down. Sure, we may have cleaned up everything for a little while, but we know 2 years later we're going to still have the same problem. And, you know, to depend on prisons to deal with the social problems, depend on the police to deal with the social problem, depend on city workers to deal with the social problem, you know, this is a social problem, so we need to look at it in that perspective. So for now, I'll upload this and we'll be back. Peace out.